Yo, 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 Big Kish back up in here. Get in here, y'all. Get in here. Y'all gonna want to stick around for this one right here. Y'all are gonna want to stick around for this one right here. Drake and Jay Prince exposed for paying millions to take down P. Diddy. Drake is working with the feds. Allegedly. Y'all ready to get this? Y'all ready to get into this, man? Because you know I don't like holding y'all. So without further ado, let's get it.
He got to do with this, though.
It was brought to my attention later on that Jay Prince, something I don't know about, had a beef with Puffy about slapping Drake. And Drake was calling Jay Prince, going off of him for not taking up for him against Puffy. Honestly, after listening and people calling me, explaining to me that Jay Prince's lawyer is the one who put them 100 people together.
Hold up. Not Drake and Jay Prince secretly working with the feds to get Diddy taken down. Child, so it looked like...
Wow. Did y'all hear that? To put those 100 people together to come out and say that they did something. P. Diddy did something to him. Hey, we don't know. Let's get it, y'all.
Like Diddy had way more enemies in the industry than any of us knew about, because Drake and Jay Prince just got exposed for funding the police with millions of dollars to take Diddy down, and allegedly even being behind the 125 victims that recently came out. Apparently, even though Drake and Diddy were putting up a front of being cool with each other, they was actually having some major disagreements over some business issues behind the scenes. And Drake decided to take things to the next level by snitching on Diddy and paying millions of dollars to the feds to help them carry out that investigation. Now, it's unclear just how long Drake and Jay Prince have been doing this, but word on the street is...
Hold on. This is not meant to take away from the victims and what they've been through with P. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I just want to clear that up. This ain't taken away from them. You know what I mean?
They've been secretly doing it for a long time, and they don't plan on stopping until Diddy is completely broke and destroyed. Okay, so for those of y'all who don't know, Drake and Diddy have been silently feuding for a hot minute now. Even before Diddy was incriminated, they beef started back in 2014, when Diddy reportedly put his hands on Drake at the LIV nightclub in Miami, just because they had a disagreement over Drake's two-time Grammy-nominated song, 0 to 100. According to sources who spoke to TMZ, producer Boy DA had given both Diddy and Drake a song to record more than 8 months before the physical altercation happened. But Diddy was too busy freaking off every other night. So he sat on the song, which frustrated Drake because he wanted to record it and release it as soon as possible. Drake eventually got sick of waiting on Diddy, because at that point, Diddy had been sitting on the song for almost a year and clearly had no interest in recording that verse. So Drake recorded the song on his own, and as you can imagine, Diddy's ego did not handle this very well. So fast forward to the night that they met at the club. Diddy saw Drake for the first time since the song was released, and he confronted Drake. But Drake blew him off, and that's when Diddy said, "You'll never disrespect me again," and then punched him. The punch was so brutal that Drake ended up in the ER because of the ruckus. He hit his shoulder and exacerbated an old injury. They later patched things up, but that don't mean Drake actually got over it. If it's one thing we know about Drake, is that he can be smiling in your face and still gonna go behind your back to completely destroy your life. Now, Diddy clearly didn't know this, but baby, he learned that lesson the hard way. He literally put Drake in the ER and thought Drake was just gonna get over it? Child, please. In fact, right after Diddy was exposed for being a demon and essaying all these men and women, Drake unfollowed him on Instagram and even threw a little shade at him.
Drake gonna get at you, boy. He gonna unfollow the shit out you, boy. He gonna unfollow you, bro. I'm telling you, that's his way of getting at you. You know what? Hey, stop playing with me. Hey, stop playing with me. I'm gonna come around and follow you. Don't play with me. I will unfollow you.
He did this just a few weeks ago when he posted some scenes from the 2015 movie The Big Short. He posted these on his Finsta page on IG. Specifically, he posted photos of the scene where Ryan Gosling's character says, "I never hung out with these idiots after work. Ever. I had fashion friends," which a lot of people believe was a way of him saying he never attended them parties, and he's actually not friends with industry people. But in typical Drake fashion, these IG posts were actually just a way for him to be petty, cause he was cooking up something much bigger behind the scenes with Jay Prince. And this was exposed a few days ago by Diddy's ex-bodyguard, Joseph Sherman, aka Big Joe, who made some disturbing revelations. Now, for those of y'all who don't know who Big Joe is, he's Diddy's ex-bodyguard, and he was recently incriminated in an SA lawsuit by a woman named Talia Graves. She claims that Diddy and Big Joe group SA'd her on tape in the studio back in 2001, when she was just 25 years old. Now, Big Joe was not here for this allegation, and he's been appearing in every news outlet he can to deny them. In fact, just after the allegations were made against him, he released a lengthy statement to the Daily Mail denying his involvement in this, and said he never met Thalia a day in his life. He said that he and Diddy weren't even that close to begin with, and the reason why he believes he's being dragged into it is because he worked for Diddy at one point, and now everyone who was once affiliated to Diddy in any way is guilty by association. He said, "I know for a fact this is a money grab. I've never seen this lady. Don't have any tape of her like she says I have. I've never seen her. I never did anything with her. I don't know none of this. I don't even know this lady. I'm being crucified and tortured for something I had nothing to do with me. And me and Diddy was not even friends. We had no relationship whatsoever. I have not been around Diddy for 24 years. Diddy is in such turmoil, and everyone who was ever around him is being blamed for anything he did. Anyone who was around him is automatically guilty." Child, I had to cut that whole statement short, but this man was not here for none of this at all. He just kept denying the allegations with everything in him. That man was like, do not drag me into this now.
I'm not questioning her integrity. I'm questioning her claims against me. I wasn't the head of the security. You got the wrong man. I've never seen you. I've never did anything negative with you. I've never been in the same room with you. Not only wasn't I there, I wasn't even in New York.
He later showed text messages between him and Talia, in which she basically was trying to confirm from him if he was really the one who SA'd her along with Diddy, because she wasn't too sure if it was really him.
Right now, the thing about Big Joe is
Yeah, you got to get your story straight. You can't be talking about some all y'all look alike. Nah, you can't do that.
He's very adamant
Yeah,
that he
very
is
adamant
not in
he's
it.
not going.
You know, some people would be
Wasn't
like,
there.
did a lawyer tell you not to say anything? He's like,
Right.
I don't care.
Okay,
I didn't
what-
do it.
yeah.
I'm not there. He has text messages between them that he wants to make sure that people know about
Right.
and can see, because from the text messages, and Mano, you know what it says, because you know.
Right, the DMs that
Oh, yeah,
she
the
sent
DMs.
him.
Basically, it seems like she's trying to confirm that he worked with Puff, and then also confirm that there was a video shown on a camcorder. And he's like, and she also says, if you're not the same person, then I apologize. She said. So
Oh,
it seems like she's
nah.
not sure if Big Joe was the person that she's alleging is on this tape.
Now, this is where things got even messier, because he recently called into Angela Yee's show, Way Up with Angela Yee. And this is when he exposed Drake and Jay Prince for allegedly being behind the recent 125 accusers that are being represented by Tony Busby for allegedly getting SA'd by Diddy. He started it off by going off on Talia for dragging him into this mess and accusing her of trying to convince him to join her in on destroying Diddy. According to Big Joe, she allegedly told him that all he needed to do was write a statement and that she would keep him out of it. Now, somewhere during that conversation, she allegedly brought up Jay Prince and said both her and Jay Prince wanted to meet up with him.
She DM'd me. She tried to guide me through the DMs, if you read them.
Right.
She tried to explain to me, all I need you to do is write a statement like Bonds did, like other people did. I need you to write a statement and I'll keep you out. I said, keep me out of what? But then she got into the threats. Then she brought up, Well, me and Mr. J Prince will be down there.
Big Joe later revealed that he
Ooh.
found out the reason that Jay Prince was involved in all this was because he and Drake were the ones behind the recent 125 accusers coming for Diddy. And that the reason they helping the feds take Diddy down is because they still mad over Diddy putting his hands on Drake back in 2014.
He got to do with this though.
It was brought to my attention later on that J Prince, something I don't know about, had a beef with Puffy about slapping Drake. And Drake was calling J Prince, going off of him for not taking up for him against Puffy. And I'm like, that's none of my business, honestly, after listening. And people.
I don't know. I can't see nobody going to those lengths just because they got punched a long time ago. But who knows? There's some petty people out there.
Calling me, explaining to me that Jay Prince's lawyer is the one who put them 100 people together. I think Jay Prince is one of the main culprits behind slandering and trying to destroy Puff's character.
Now, it's unclear how true these allegations are, but Big Joe seemed real convinced. And he clearly ain't gonna hold back on saying anything he has to say, as long as he's able to prove his innocence in all this. Allegedly. As usual, people had their own thoughts about this. Like this person who said, y'all worried about Jay-Z when you should be worried about Jay Prince. That's a cold case of snitching and backdooring. He got the 100 victims to say Puffy did something? God damn. Another person said, Jay Prince nasty. He's definitely in on it. He quick to jump on the internet when his name said, but haven't commented on this. They said his name in Dolph trial. He was on the internet immediately. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about Drake and Jay Prince allegedly being in on this whole thing? And do y'all think Diddy is aware that this many people are working to have him locked up forever?
Yo, those are some real tough allegations, man. For you to hold a grudge that long and to get 120 people to say that you did something. When you look at that Drake video, he hired all them girls to act like they was about to marry him. So it's not far-fetched that they are able to get that many people. You know what I'm saying? But 150 people gonna have to have some type of proof. Wow. Unless I don't know. Because he could go back, he could backtrack and get people who actually went to the Diddy parties and pay them like, yo, just say that Diddy did something to you. Just, call a hotline. Because it's a hotline out there for SA victims. Yeah, that's wild. These some wild allegations right here. These wild allegations right here, bro. Yeah, Jay Prince and Drake, bird of a feather, man. Internet dudes. Boy, I don't know if y'all heard Jay Prince diss tracks. Boy. Yeah. He be having that echo on them joints. Oh man, y'all let me know what y'all think of the video, man. Y'all subscribe too. 69% of y'all who watch the content is not subscribed. That's a large percentage of people. Y'all go ahead and hit the button. It ain't nothing but a button. That's it. It ain't nothing but a button. Go ahead and subscribe. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.